found him, and then he had a brain fart.
Hey gang, this is Andy over at Falco K9 Academy. Once again, it's our video newsletter for October 2010. A ton of stuff going on. We are so fortunate. What I'm at right now is what seems to be our bed bug detection training area. We have been called by so many people across the United States and Canada for bed bug detection dogs. Since it's hit the news on ABC, NBC, CNN, Fox, whatever it is you listen to or watch, they've been talking about the bed bug invasion. And they are creeping into our movie theaters, into our cars, into our luggage, hotels, motels, dorms, homes, and they hide in little cracks and crevices in the rooms, and one of the most effective ways to locate them is, of course, a detection dog. And we have been asked by quite a few people, including some major extermination companies and cruise ships, to provide advice and training and dogs for the detection of bed bugs. So we have really been busy in that area of our facility. We have added 2 new law enforcement agencies to our contracts out here. We have some new programs such as Fun Nose Work, which has taken off. As a matter of fact, we're looking at adding another training day. Hopefully we can do that pretty soon. And of course, our pet dog area of what we do here has added a basics class on Wednesday nights, and those are starting to fill up and become just as popular as our Saturday classes. So we have a lot going on. If you have not visited our website lately, make sure you do, because we have new pictures and all of our new programs are listed on there. Some of the things I want to address is some training tips for you guys out there that have some detection dogs, whether it's bomb dogs or narcotics dogs or our bed bug detection dogs. We want to make sure and tackle some of the issues. So in just a moment, we're going to talk about some of those things. What I want to do first is show you a little bit of our visit at the Super Zoo and some of our new friends that we met out there. Because there's so much to show you, we're just going to show you a small part on this video, and then look for an additional video that will be added to our channels, not only on YouTube, but on some of the other channels that we use to post our videos. And you will see a longer version with more explanation from some of the people about their products and what we found there. So enjoy this short snippet, and we'll be back and talk a little bit about some training tips.
Original Pet Food Company loves Falco K9 Academy. Ow.
Dog. You simply pull out the retractor, and you've got a 3-foot lead length.
My name's Lauren Shoemaker. I'm from Portland, Oregon, and I make rear gear.
Welcome to Doggone Turkey. It's a product that is 100% USDA approved beef and chicken.
We've experienced that the less you sew and the less you manipulate the product, the stronger it's going to be. So we don't.
So what I want to talk about as far as detection dogs are concerned is what makes an effective detection dog team. Now, if you're watching this because you're interested in seeing what we have to say about detection dogs because you're in charge of, say, the narcotics unit at a police department, or you are an extermination company who has some detector dogs that are working for you, ideally what you should be looking for, and as a handler what you should be looking for, is your dog to be doing the searching, not you. What mistakes that some handlers make is they start helping the dog or searching for the locations of the hidden odor for the dog and start trying to help him out. As soon as you start doing that, you start creating problems. We're going to show a video here in this training area, and we have some odor or some bed bugs hidden behind this bookshelf. And what we want to see as far as a training facility is the dog doing the job. I don't want to see the handler telling the dog to necessarily sniff there, sniff here, sniff there. That comes when you want to proof a room or you want to detail a room because you feel the dog hasn't quite gotten to the area that they want. But what we want the dog to do is learn how to get there himself. And so that 99% of the time the dog is doing all the work. And the handler doesn't have to be sitting here going, seek, 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 seek. in my opinion, that is a poor way of using a detection dog, and you're in his way, you're being obnoxious to the dog and possibly your customer or the people that you're working for. You're stirring up odor because you're passing by it first, and you're kind of making it a little bit more difficult for the dog. Your behavior may change as you get into a corner, which may cause the dog to believe that you want the dog to concentrate on a certain location, which will then in turn possibly cause him to false alert. So in our training and as we train our handlers, we really focus on the dog working for the handler. And so here in this video that you're probably watching right now is the dog is searching out in front of the handler standing back so he can see the changes in the dog's behavior, and the dog is going to those areas which he's been trained to search and sniff to possibly find the odor. As Buster goes over to the bookshelf, you'll see that he finds the odor and he sits back. Now this is a dog that's in training that we are beginning to teach how to do a proper search. So in this case, then the dog is still learning the ropes, and one way you teach the dog to get into the place, you're going to see Nicole go further into where the odor is and make sure the dog understands that he has to get as close as possible. In other words, to number 1. We have a number chart basically that's invisible in the air, and a dog can alert at number 4, 3, 2, or 1. And what we want the dog is to most often go to number 1 and alert. So that's what we did with Buster, as you saw Nicole go closer to the find and reward the dog at number 1. And that's one of the things that we believe all you guys should be doing out there to ensure that your dog is working for you and you're not working for your dog. Okay, one more thing we want to tell you about is a new tool that we found. Actually, it's out of the Netherlands. This is called the Cannonball. It is a reward system that is remote, and what I like about it is that it's smaller than some of the other alternatives out there. You could actually leave this at the end of a track and put some grass or some leaves over it, and it's so low profile that the dog will never see it as long as their head is down and tracking and the surroundings are very similar. You could have it down in some place, the dog will never see it. And when the dog is at the end of the track, you push the button from wherever you're at and the ball pops up and you reward the dog. Of course, you want to train the dog, the device first, so he doesn't get startled as he comes to the find, so that the dog is actually looking for that sound and that pop, and so that'll build desire in your dog to find something that's alive and moving. So if you use a toy reward system for your tracking and you want to heighten the energy of your dog while he's tracking, this might be the tool for your dog. So before we sign off, I want to make sure and welcome Andreas Kalani to our organization. He just began working for us, and he's a great asset. He has a good background in marketing, logo, and design, and branding, and so he's going to be part of our dog training staff, and he's going to help us take care of some of the dogs that are in our system, and at the same time help work on some of our marketing stuff. As a matter of fact, right here you'll see one of the new designs that he came up with that is going to become a patch, a t-shirt design, and possibly an actual badge that we will be able to give out as people go through the ranks of basic, intermediate, and advanced. So we're excited about all the stuff that Andreas can bring to us and in our marketing. So I hope you enjoyed this edition of our video newsletter, and make sure and look for our full video of our trip to the Super Zoo in Las Vegas. So take care. We'll see you next month. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.